back to the next devlog for Ethan's Watch. So I've made quite a bit of progress since the last one. Real quick, I just wanted to show kind of the basic island structure here. So I have this area over here in the bottom right. That's kind of what I'm doing for testing. Then I have these other areas as they lead out into the ocean. I think this is going to be pretty good for the general size that I'm going for. For reference, each one of these squares is 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. So to transverse between the different islands, you're going to either have to have a boat or an airplane. And so I'm going to put a runway on each one of the main large islands. But for right now, I'm kind of just focusing on this section here. And this box here is a PCG. It works pretty well. Let me go ahead and unload some of this other region, but put that over here. So it has all these palm trees and these bushes, and all these boxes around them are showing like that's a fire component that I have added. So they should all be able to catch fire and break down into different sub resources. So all of these trees can be broken down into logs, whereas these bushes can then be broken down to like sticks. So that's the first part that I was working on with that. And my goal is to eventually have it so it just extends out for the entire island, the entire map. And so I'll get around to that at some point. And then also here, this house is actually just a level that I created. So it's just this empty house level. I made a blueprint out of it. I created a static mesh out of it. And this blueprint is also created in C. So it has these all the walls and the rooms and the floors. They'll all change based off of a few other materials. So no two houses will be exactly the same. Even these doors, they'll change colors. So I'll go ahead and show you that in a second. And then also here, I was testing with the inventory system how it's going to be able to collect and change with other items. So this is just a storage container, and these empty boxes here, they're going to spawn in different items, and so you can move them between this box and your inventory. And then there's these windows and doors that are also included. So go ahead and hit play. Alright, so it took a second. So right now I have the day running pretty quickly. And on the top left hand corner you can kind of see the different icons for the player. So it's the one on the left is how hungry you are, the one in the center is how thirsty, and the one on the right, that's just how much sleep you have. So right now it's going pretty quick. And so you can unlock windows, you can open them, close them, and to lock it you just hold G, and then now it's locked. Same thing here with these doors, but good enough. And those are just some random sound effects I got. So shirt, some rifle ammo, and so you can collect this, or if you hold G here, it'll open up what your inventory is and what the cabinet inventory is. So you can transfer all items, you can collect items, and then as soon as I hit exit on here, it'll bring it back. So right now I'm hitting F, it's not doing anything. That's because it's not showing any inventory items. But if I open the cabinet, let's say I just transfer item, then I'll exit out of there. Now it'll show it here. And so my character is getting pretty thirsty after 2 days, so you can go ahead and drink that, and that'll give me back some of my my energy. And then the same thing up here. So all these doors, so you can see this room is, or all these rooms are, you can enter in. And these are kind of weird because like this is just a bunch of tile, and this is just like some wallpaper, and you can kind of tell that they don't always match super well nicely together, but that is part of kind of how I wanted it. I didn't want any two houses to be the same. So where am I? So same thing here, and I'll just go ahead and play one more time so that you can kind of see that the house changes. Yep, and now the door is red and this entire room is tiled. Not sure if I'm going to keep it the exact same as it is now, but I do kind of like the fact that it's all randomized. Let me just go ahead and open this. And yeah, it's nighttime, so it's pretty cool. I've definitely made a lot of progress on this. I'm very happy with where it's at so far, but definitely some more to come. These houses, the idea is to have these part of the PCG, and I'll have several different types of houses, and then that way there will be random houses that are added to the island, and each one's going to have random items and storage containers. Every time you play the game, it should be unique, and there should be no run through that's the exact same. And I'll be doing the same for the different vehicles as I get to that point. So as you kind of saw, that I kind of created its own level for this. I'm going to do the same for multiple different houses in different areas. So for instance, this area here, from that town asset I was using, this is basically just copied and pasted over. So I'm going to make this into its own level, and that way it can be changed a little bit. And same thing with the roads. I'm going to have a spline mesh that's going to then add houses and different trees along it as it's needed. Let me actually go ahead and create a weapon. So, and I'll change the weapon type real quick too. So this pickup item, this is just changed by the item that's here. So right now it's a shirt. So if I do the rifle, I believe is what that is. Let me check that. Yeah, that should be right. And then I'll just have to change the damage type on here to a fire damage type instead of just a bullet type. And this is just for showing what it's going to look like. So if I hit play, all right. So here's the rifle. Let me go to my inventory. Go ahead and equip it. So ideally, I'm going to have like different items that are going to be equipped on your person, but this is just how it is for now. Alright, so yeah, the animation's a little worse now because I've been messing around with some other items. But as I'll run up to these trees, and so right now it's just on a fire damage type, so it should just catch these trees on fire. And so if I just start shooting it, yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. And same, I guess those just fall, but yeah, and then they are just destroyed after. If you're in that fire box, that fire damage area, it will hurt you, and you'll end up getting burnt, and you'll take damage. Still working on the whole damage indicator and how that's going to work, and how it's going to look. Oh, I ran out of ammo. So, yep, no more ammo. So, unfortunately, can't shoot anything else. But that's kind of where I'm at. A lot's been going on. I'm really excited for how it's turning out. And, yeah, if you guys have any other questions or any other ideas, please let me know. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.